Charlie, we're back. And Sana, Meek Mill. And then you make a projection, prophecy. You make a prophecy for 2023.
It's not small.
But Meek Mill.
It's not small. Also, Bempa, you want to make me tell.
Did it get to you when you saw the video?
I think everything, not even the video, everything about Meek Mill got to me.
You mean his arrival? And everything.
The arrival, the way we handled it. But even that part, I'll just call that part showbiz, right? But what really got to me was Meek Mill at the presidency. Like, see, it's Meek Mill. When you talk about the stars in the US, he's even
D-list.
He's there at the bottom of it, right? And our A-listers will not have that sort of easy access to the president. And this is Meek Mill.
So that's the big deal.
That's the first part.
That's why you guys have difficulty with it.
No, that's the first part. So that was the first part, and that was the big deal of that part. And even that, we forgave Meek Mill, we forgave the presidency for just even meeting him. We forgave him because maybe Nanado is a fan.
Yeah.
You know? And if he's a fan and he's a president, he gets to meet whoever he wants to meet. That's okay. Then the next thing is you get to see this particular video shot at the Flagstaff House. And you see, that is where it brings up everything beyond just, should I say, fandom or even just like the presidency wanting to meet. Why? For security reasons, why? Like, why? Why would anybody do this? Why would anybody sanction this to be shot there? Because this does not look like somebody snuck a phone in to record something. They were doing angles. Standing by this sort of thing in the president.
Drones.
Like, they did everything to let you know that they were shooting a whole music video here. And then he goes to post it on and said, well, it's not industry connected. Making a statement that, you know, he has the ability to do this in Ghana. He has the clout to do this in Ghana. Beyond all the security level, if you decide to even go and start shooting something at the Black Star Square right now, somebody might come to lash you with a cane.
Exactly.
They will come and tell you all this story about security and everything. And this is the seat of the president. You know, when, like, we they joke a lot and we accept a lot of things. But I think at some point, people realize that they are pushing Ghanaians to, like, you know, that point where they have to start be like, go a bit crazy around things. Because why would you allow this? Now, Meek Mill has learned on his own. He has deleted a video from his socials as at now.
So he has deleted the video, we have downloaded it.
Oh, of course. Everybody has it now.
Mistake.
The internet never forgets.
Any projections?
For this year?
Yeah. Because we now want to get to IMF.
I'll go with IMF and also Bempa. There will be a lot of marriages and the economy will be hard.
Predictions for this year?
That's very tough. But, okay, no, the elections are next year. I'd have said I'm magically...
No. The elections next year. Oh,
yeah. It's starting this year, technically.
I think things...
I think during the elections, we don't do anything in Ghana. So please predict.
Because we're getting closer to the election. I mean, I expect the first half of the year to be bad. And then things will start magically becoming good in the second half of the year as we inch closer to the elections. I mean, economically. Yeah, that's what I do anticipate. But I mean, the dollar rate and the fuel prices, I think they'll go back to normal soon.
Yeah. When you say normal?
As in, will they go back?
In October.
We are going back to...
In October. We are going to October.
We are going to the 15, 16...
Okay,
that
that's a new normal.
So, I think we'll go back. Yeah. And then maybe we'll get better later when the elections is coming.
You know that's the beauty of the city. It never recovers.
It be weak.
So what are we on now?
I think now it's about...
No, I mean, what we experience, isn't it recovery?
Oh, no.
It just be...
What is not recovery? Yeah, exactly.
What's your prediction for this year?
I would like to talk about the music side. I feel like more artists are going to release albums. They are going to go on
That's
tours.
predictable. Don't be like any of the prophets.
No. I mean, normally they don't do that kind of body of work. But right now, Ghanaian artists are swaying towards like project releases like that. So yes, that is what they will go on tours. People will do international tours, and that is what I'm expecting from them. The country they had, give up. Give up. There's no.
So you're saying that if they bring a ship to Ghana, a lot of people will...
Ship Libya desert cry a fast cool.
Or the ship serve.
Can you serve here?
Can you when they take 2 people? 10 people go they top.
Give up.
Do you anticipate new artists to come up? Because, for example, one of the things I noticed when Sarkodie's album dropped, I posted on Facebook that after listening to the whole album, and I did listen to the whole album because I'm a fan of Sarkodie, I said Black Sheriff has saved Sarkodie's album. That's what
This is true.
Yeah. And you look at all his performances in December, and you draw that. Yes, it's the trending part of his shows. The new artists and the type of collaborations the old artists need to get smart about, apart from Shatta Wale, who always likes to go alone. Yeah. In what way should they be?
I forgot to add that Shatta Wale will release more songs than the songs of Solomon. Do you know every day he releases a song?
Yes.
So we are going to get.
I'm his fan.
Yes. So
I'm subscribed to his channel, just like yours as well.
Yeah, but I feel like the old. You see, more times there is this conversation out there say, oh, Sarkodie, for instance, you have other fan base coming out to say, anytime they see Sarkodie link up with like emerging artists who has the buzz, oh, Sarkodie is trying to take advantage of the artist, blah blah. That is not the case.
Then what is it?
It is collaboration. In art, that is what works for a lot of some of these artists. You see what Blacko has done with Countryside. Look at what.
But that whole song is Blacko's song.
Exactly. And Sarkodie just had to sprinkle some, you know what time is it on it. You understand? So they need each other. There is nothing. I don't know why people keep saying, oh, like you are taking advantage. He's trying to milk. It happens everywhere. Sarkodie can't be that Sarkodie that we had in 2008 or 2009 or 2010.
That's on to time.
You understand? But right now, he they need maybe a Blacko. He they need, let's say, a Jackie. The young ones, the emerging ones. These, when they come together, they create magic. So that is what we are supposed to, I don't know why people criticize some of these things. And Sarkodie is always is at the receiving end. Sarkodie, when y'all talk was buzzing. People say, some man came out to say Sarkodie will spiritually milk y'all talk, so y'all talk shouldn't go. And what I'm saying Ghana for, we are not coming out of the trenches.
IMF.
Someone said like Sarkodie will spiritually milk y'all talk because of your best sorry remix. I give up on humanity. But anyway, I expect a lot of, that kind of collaboration because, the energy and when a music industry, they come blow away, you go bust your mind.
Yeah.
They come eat good. And I want to see them actually go out on top. You know what Blacko did last year, right? Held a concert outside the country, his comfort zone, sold out. That is the things that keep.
That's a small venue.
Whether someone went out there to sell 800, they called him for 800.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't want. It's okay. Okay. The way you're doing vibes and inshallah. You seem to be nodding your head. So that thing he said about, because I made the observation I was Blacko for Sarkodie, but he thinks that that's how industry is. If you're not trending, you look at ways to show up your trend.
It's not even about looking at ways to show up. It's just you get to a certain position in your career. It's kind of like Olamide, for instance, in Nigeria. Olamide brought to kind of introduced a lot of this new art to the scene. He kind of held hands with Burna Boy. He kind of introduced Wizkid. Those people also with a lot of collaborations, right? Is Burna Boy bigger than Olamide now? Yes, right? And Olamide did it from his own way of holding their hand, bringing them onto. When you look at another enabler at that level, would be, say, for instance, Don Jazzy, where he discovers the artists and then signs them onto his label, and then they do a lot of things where he's just focused on the business side. So maybe we need to start looking at Sarkodie's way as the Olamide way of him, bringing them on. They might get bigger than him. None has really ever risen to that point yet. Maybe Blacko is getting there, quite big.
He will get there.
But we need to stop giving a lot of slack to Sarkodie. I don't really like Sarkodie much in terms of the sounds and everything. But I appreciate that he's the biggest export from Ghana when it comes to music so far.
Sarkodie.
Yes, Sarkodie is.
Because
I don't like the sound
because
so
of
much.
BET.
No, not because
BET.
he is.
That is the most awarded rapper on the
Yes.
continent. What again? You
He
want
is. He's
from
the
him?
biggest music export for Ghana so
From
far.
Ghana.
There's
Not Rocky that winning.
Rocky, and that is one Grammy nomination. Guys, let's not go there.
No, he's been nominated twice.
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean,
so that is the metric now.
that's the metric nomination.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
All right.
I mean,
Then that's okay.
International.
You know
Then that's
Sarkodie.
But I'm looking forward.
Pompidi.
Michael
I'm
I
Lee's-
love him. I mean,
But I'm looking forward to new artists. There's this one that I saw, Ugly Dre.
Yeah.
He's doing quite well.
Yeah, he
He's
was
Ghanaian.
Yeah,
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 he's
yeah,
Ghanaian.
He-
ugly Drake. He's ugly. Or that just.
I
his
think
name.
I think he says he raps
Sena-
so
yeah.
ugly.
All right, Senakwashi, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
passing through. He's boss for Media
Eh,
General
it's okay.
Digital.
It's
He doesn't want me to say it.
Yes.
Charlie,
Energy scan.
vibe. Cookie say for vibe, my body. Charlie, be trend to cry. And then Senakwashi. So and he in the digital space, he's there. He does all the analytics, does all the business side of it, and then monitors. And then we have Kwijo Sheldon. Vibes and inshallah.
Vibes.
Charlie,
Vibes.
thank you for passing through. And then Rekwan Pofu. I didn't know that, Charlie. You were savvy like that. Everywhere. You know, one of
Bro, fool.
you know, one of the things that Cookie said was, "I say your head is big." Charlie, give him close up for me. Eh?
And a cameraman away. Yeah, what?
Close up.
Let
Give
the
him
world
close up.
witness greatness.
Are we going to open the phone lines so that we know?
Cameraman, zoom.
It's the birthday of Abraham Ferguson. Okay. Kwejo Sheldon. Charlie.
Your screen self no fit contain.
Well, Prince Derek J sent me this. Says we're making efforts to make sure whether we can open the phone line. So I'll let you know. 030-2973-198 is the number. It will be on your screens. So make sure you call us. And we're just taking 3 or 5 phone calls. Depends on whether we have enough time for it. But between 3 and 5 phone calls. So the number is 030-2973-198. As we prepare ourselves for you to call us on any of those trending issues we discussed. What do you think, Meek Mill? Is it E-Levy for the last year? Hey, already. Let me read this from Prince Derek J. As I wait for the caller from Medina. The Ghana police went to court several times to prevent Arise Ghana and Justice for Ghana from coming close to Jubilee House and the Revolution Square opposite the Jubilee House, claiming it was a security zone. Is it not still a security zone? And that's Prince Derek AJ there as well. And, well, Medina, good morning to you. What's your name?
My name is Daniel.
Hey, Danny, what's up?
Yeah, Charlie. Cool. Happy New Year to you and to your...
Yeah, any pick
Everything.
up till now from 2022, or you just want to talk about Meek Mill? What you feel?
Oh, well, what I wish you for 2023 is I'm seeing 2023 becoming bigger and bigger. For me, you guys should be looking at going on HD. You know, you are doing good. So I think you should be looking at, going on HD.
You said we should go. I'm not hearing you well.
The images are not too good. So this is what I prefer.
All right.
On HD, your images. You know, I'm looking at that, so you guys should work on your image. You are doing a good job, so I think you should put more into it so that we, those who are viewing, will have good images from your side. You know, you are like, let's say, for instance, Al Syria or, let's say, CNN there. So you guys should work on it.
Yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. I think that you seem to be somebody who sits in a management meeting. Charlie, that's a great one. It's part of the bigger objective. And Daniel, thank you for the call as well. Please make sure you join us. So we have 03029 73198. And also from Echa Kusidapa, it says that the handlers of the presidency could have done better with the way they handle giving permission to Meek Mill. So we have Benjamin from the line. Where are you calling from, Benjamin?
I'm calling from Kosanava, a suburb of Zebile West District.
Please relax for me. I can't hear you. You said what?
I am calling from Kosanava, a
Kosanava,
suburb
okay.
of
Boku West
Yes.
District.
Yes.
Yeah, that's our lead director's hometown, Harriet.
Okay.
What's your pick?
My issue actually has to do with the presidency allowing the American rapper into the Jubilee House for that video shoot or whatever it is called. It is quite embarrassing, and the president and the handlers should bow their heads in shame. I don't think a Ghanaian will have this opportunity in the U.S. Why are they making it look like Africa or Ghana is not a country? Even Lesotho, that is less than 1 million, is a country and they have a president. We must respect ourselves as a people before the West can equally give us the respect that we need. We don't do this. This is never done anywhere. So the president and then his handlers, at least, they did not do well at all. And they should not repeat. This should not be part of our history. For whatever reason, as Ghana beyond the return or whatever for tourism. Tourism should not be at the seat of government. It's too insulting. It's too insulting.
All right. Thank you very much. Aziz Donla from WA says, for me, 2022 was a hustle year as a Ghanaian. What annoyed me most in 2022 was the comments by the president about Sikam PDD. Aziz Donla from WA. And we have a couple of the comments also coming through. And we also have a caller from Kaswa. Kaswa caller, what's your name?
I'm Francis.
Hey, Francois, please.
Yes, Kaswa.
Oh, yeah, I love the way you equate it to East Legon. I love the laughter. Please, what's your pick from 2022 or just recently?
Oh, okay. 2022 has been rough. I always watch your morning show.
Thank you.
And that's every morning.
Continue to watch it for 2023. Please, your pick.
Good. I just have advice for our leaders. The issue is this. Humans, as humans, we have 3 basic necessities. And if any politician is listening by this time, you should just take it. Now, we are looking for, as a human being, before you can achieve everything in life, you need first and foremost, you need food at the cheapest cost. Second is accommodation. The third one is clothing. So if any government or the president can make those 3 things a focus by making sure that with 50% you can buy food as other countries. With 60 cities or 20 cities, you can have a rent for a month. And you can buy clothes, at least maybe for some 2 cities, you can get their clothing. I tell you, this country will speed up and we will develop because the person will then have realization to think and come up with new ideas. But because we are chasing these 3 things all the time, we are busy, we don't even get them. We cannot think and invent or bring any new ideas into the system. So government should look at that. 3 things: food, accommodation, clothing. They should be very cheap. And
Well, so that's Francis from inside Kaswa, as we say it. But thank you guys for passing through. I've enjoyed the conversation. Actually, the feedback I'm getting, me put it. So hopefully. But look, we have some great, exciting period right here. We have Parrot Mouth. He's one of the leading comedians in Ghana, passing through the studio today. And then also we have DWP, one of the big dance groups in Ghana, if not the biggest, I have to say. And they usually partner with Dance God Lloyd. So we'll have all of them right here after the break.